So Button, one of our silkies, we thought was a big fat hen. But we have decided that, well, we ain't decided. Master Gardener caught her. She was a crowing. So we have decided that she is a rooster.
She's not a she no more.
She's not a she no more. And I'll just tell you, I'm not 100% sure that Copper is not going to end up being a rooster too. Sure does act like it. She runs off by herself a lot, and she likes to chase stuff, like Tucker. So we'll see. We were hoping we were fixing to get a rain shower. We ain't had one in a while, so we thought, you know what, I bet if we go out and sit in the swing and let the babies out, we'll get a good rain. But we didn't. We're still dry. It's drought 2025.
Drought is blood. Blood and a drought.
Yep.
Back and forth. You don't have a spring or a fall or mild weather.
Nope.
Yeah, Bitty Buttons is a little black silky. And the chat GPT kept telling me that
She was a hen.
it was a pullet.
Yeah.
And so is Bitty Mocha. But Bitty Buttons' tail feathers started getting longer. I thought, well, you know, I've had silky hens with long tail feathers. And a couple of days ago, I was letting the chickens out early, 5:30, 5:45, and I heard, eh. I thought, what? What? So I looked in the baby run, thinking it was going to be that Polish Copper, because she is questionable. And there Bitty Button was on that stand Jay made, just crowing like crazy. The sickest crow I've ever heard. But since then, he's done it quite a bit. Now, Bitty Copper, I have not, or Bitty Copper, Copper, I haven't heard crow. But Copper chases Tucker with her head down, not to hurt him. She's just brave. And her legs are bigger than those little silver Polish. So I don't know. We'll see. They're only 3 months, about 3.5 months old now. A little too young yet to decide for sure, but Bitty Buttons is definitely a rooster.
And we think we've got, he's going to bit behind the tree before I can ever get him on video, but we think our rooster over there, Jekyll, we think we've got him giveaway.
Yeah, he's going to go to Oxford.
Got to catch him tomorrow night and see, but we think we got him giveaway, and once we get him giveaway, then we can probably start letting these little ones out.
Yeah.
That's the plan anyway, because we've got some other little ones that are going to have to go in there before long.
I gotta cut the silver Polish's top knot so they can protect themselves. They can see if a hawk comes down or something before I let them loose. But that's only that rooster. He just keeps trying to spur them, so we can't let them out with him right now without supervision. See, she's not trying to attack Tucker. She likes him, which is very, very odd. I don't have a chicken one out here that hangs out with that bird dog. But Copper does. Copper just loves him. They eat weeds together. And when he runs off, she runs right behind. See? But that head down thing makes me think Rooster. But she's yet to try to flog him or anything else, but she don't run from him. I ain't never seen such a thing. I don't know. We'll see. When they're out of the baby run, if she's going to get roostery, it'll happen faster. Bitty Buttons is just probably more dominant right than all the rest of them.
I don't know, but Copper, if she ends up being a rooster, I think we're going to name her Cooper.
Well, Copper wouldn't he that dog, or that fox, or that dog's name in Fox and the Hound? Copper and Todd.
Todd was the dog, I think, wasn't it?
I think Copper was the foxhound.
Might have been.
The hunting dog.
I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen it.
We're going to have to watch it again, because I'm pretty sure that Copper was the fox, or the dog.
I would think that a fox would be a copper color.
I'm looking.
But I don't know.
I'm going to look. Because now I won't know. Copper's the dog.
All right.
Todd was the fox. Vixie was Todd's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And Chief was that older dog that was there when Todd showed up.
All right.
I picked okra a little while ago and seen that the groundhog had nibbled some leaves. Nature.
Yeah, we got a groundhog that's playing in the garden a little bit.
It ain't hurting nothing.
No, it's not hurting anything, but it's going to start multiplying.
It ain't eating no peppers. It just nibbles on lower leaves of the okra.
It needs to be gone.
I've yet to see it.
I've not seen it either. I've just heard of it. My brother seen it the other day.
We do have an armadillo.
I have seen the armadillo.
He's tore up around the water faucet and around the pond, but I don't blame him. It's dry, and they're looking for food and water, and that's the only place around here that would have what he's looking for to eat.
That's true.
And he eats grubs. He can eat all them Japanese beetle grubs he wants.
Yep.
Because they like to kill our grapes and apple tree. You know, if you think about it, most everything has a use. They're useful in some way. Snakes eat mice. Birds eat bugs. Them waspers the other day we found, they eat those Japanese beetle grubs. Now, I don't know a use of a Japanese beetle yet.
I seen those waspers the other day, those blue waspers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They were digging. He had dug him a hole in the wood on the deck and was going up in the rafters. I filmed it.
Really?
Yep.
Well, they'll go down and dig a hole where they find a Japanese beetle grub, and they'll lay their egg on that grub. They're a parasitic wasp is what they are. They lay their eggs on that grub, and they eat that grub. So it gets rid of the grub. Same thing happens. There's a parasitic wasp that'll lay eggs on a tomato hornworm. If you ever see a tomato hornworm and it's got little white eggs all over it, just take and relocate it, but don't kill it, because those are parasitic wasps. And they'll eat that tomato worm and take care of your problem. It sure is hot.
It is hot.
It's a humid day.
They like the plums all right, pretty good out there, don't they? We had some rotten plums.
Mm-hmm.
Not rotten, but they were starting to get that way.
Yeah, they were really nasty on the inside, some of them were, and they were bringing in fruit flies.
So we throwed them out here, and the babies kind of like them.
They didn't yesterday, though. They wanted them a little bit rotten, I guess.
What do you think, Buttons? You still trying to learn how to crow?
Can you crow, Button? No.
No.
He says he crows in the morning. Don't you know? Roosters crow in the morning. Went and seen the grandbabies. That youngest one gave us rabbit,
Oh yeah, we went and seen the grandbabies today.
chocolate, all kinds of pretend foods. Yeah, that Polish right there next to Copper, that silver one,
Yeah.
she sure does need her top knot trimmed up.
It's a lot bushier than the rest of them, that's for sure.
Yeah, she can't see anything. She don't know which way is up and which way's down. You sound like a car door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ollie's at the door, sitting there sweating.
Yeah, I don't know why he don't come over here and sit with us.
Oh, he's hot.
Well, it's just as hot over there.
I changed my grocery pickup delivery time.
There ain't no telling. Sometimes this gets kind of interesting, so I'm going to try to film it. Better go in the run.
There you go.
And then hit the tunnel. Hit the tunnel.
Keep it going. Go to bed. We'll get out.
They go through that door, and then they go through this homemade tunnel I made here with the buckets. They go through there into that hole, and then they've got their own little pen in there, see, where the big chickens can't get to them. Yeah, that's how you do that. What y'all think? You like your new house? Huh? Yeah? All right.
Chickens. And herd duck, easy.
Herd chickens, chicken herding.
Now go on. Go to bed. Maggie won't go in.
She's not going in there.
They beat her up.
Yeah, they beat on her, so she won't go in there yet.
That little white turkey is not very sweet.
Get on in there, Mag. Nope, not till they get up on the run.
We'll make sure that's it.
It is, I counted a while ago. I wanted to show y'all something too while I was here, if I can still find it. Look here. Morning glories have taken over my grapevines. Never get morning glories, but look at this. I picked all my grapes. But these just started. I say just started, they're actually ripe. They just don't have a whole lot of taste because they're too late. But I thought I had picked all of them and got rid of all. There was none on there. And then like a month ago, these just showed up. Another thing, this is my muscadine. And I didn't get any muscadines this year. And I didn't expect to because I just moved it over here. But I wanted to show you this. Now, people are already starting to pick their muscadines. It's actually a little bit, look here. Now these are not going to make, there's no way they'll be ripe probably before we get a frost. Because they are to be picking right now, is what I'm saying. But I actually did get some muscadines. They're just late. Just late. Here it is, September. What, 14th? Something like that. And they're just now putting on. So I don't think they're going to make it. You know, but yeah, we did get some muscadines. Just not edible muscadines. Just not edible ones. And I'll just tell you, that's the only kind of muscadine to have is the edible ones. The other ones ain't no good. Look at here. See all that? Ain't it pretty looking? Oh, how neat it is and everything. It's not. It just looks that way. That's morning glory. I'm telling you, morning glory will take stuff over. Never buy a packet of wildflower seeds if it says morning glory in it. Do not. You can't get rid of it. So these are due to hatch a week from today. So we're going to try to do some candling real quick and make sure we're still on track.
This has got a lot of baby in it.
A lot of baby.
A lot of baby.
A lot of baby in that one.
That one moved for a minute.
Now the smarter chickens will start moving around more right now.
The smarter ones?
Oh yeah. They'll probably hatch quicker too. The smarter ones.
See this little air sac up there at the top? They will stick their beak into it to breathe before they pick that shell. That's little bitty. What is that? Cushion. Them silkies are further along. I mean the naked necks. They look to be further along in the egg than the Polish and the Cochin Bantams. See that? How full?
Yeah.
And that's a naked, that's a showgirl. They are chock full of baby. This will be the last time I candle.
You go into lockdown pretty soon, right?
Thursday, I'll remove this turner and I will lay the eggs. I'll block off any place that baby could get stuck, and I'll take that turner out and lay the eggs just down on the frame and shut it and not open it again, because they're going to need the humidity and everything. They're going to need to get in their position to hatch out. That's Cochin Bantam. That's a Polish.
Oh yeah, I can see the pop knot on his head already.
You don't. Looks weird. Yep, there's a baby in there. But this will be the last. Oh, he moved away from the light.
Yeah,
He didn't like it.
No, I see him moving in there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Cochin or Polish. We'll lock it down, and then it's possible they'll start laying. Oh, he's really moving. Look at that. It's possible they'll start hatching a couple of days early. Silkies are known to do it, and since showgirls got a lot of silky in them, we'll this week get the brooder cleaned up real good and have it ready to go. Probably do it this coming Friday. Have the water set up already, have the food set up, the light, everything going, so that you're not going to have any last minute surprises.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping in there.
You're not going to have any last minute surprises show up that would cause issues. You need to make sure everything's working ahead of time. Yep. 27 babies.
Yep, looks like they're all fully loaded right now.
Yep.
You did a good job candling them the first time.
Well, did you tell them I cracked those ones open?
No, I did not.
The ones that didn't look like anything had happened, Jay kind of wanted me to wait a few more days. Well, when you do that, you take a chance of one of them rotting and busting and ruining all your eggs. It'd kill them, the bacteria would. So anyway, I took them in the kitchen and I busted them into a bowl, and none of them had even started to grow. So they were not going to ever make a baby.
So you knowed what you was talking about, and I did not.
Well, you ain't done this. You ain't done this before by yourself, so. Anyway,
we got babies.
got.
Hey everybody. Well, not much of a video this week. There just isn't much going on. Sure ain't nothing growing. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're getting some quality production here with the cars whipping back and forth. Yesterday we got a tease, just a tease of a rain. Clouded up all around us. We even got some thunder. But it just went around us. The old timers used to say, I guess we're just not paying the preacher. So, we didn't get none. We haven't had a good rain in a while. And that's probably because, back 2 or 3 months ago, we were just getting flooded. Every other day seemed like we were getting rain. Now we're just in a big old drought. Nothing's growing. Everything's burning up. You can't do nothing outside without, pretty much just being in a sweat box. And that's just not comfortable for me anymore. I can't handle the heat like I used to. I gotta have air conditioning. Oh me. What a week we've had in the news this week, huh? Goodness gracious. I'm not going to go into that. Don't worry. Don't flip the channel or anything like that. I try not to do any kind of politics or things like that on this channel, but what's this world coming to? You know what I mean? Seems like all the time they're just trying to pit us all against each other. And I really think that it has something to do with this right here, honestly. I may be part of the problem. But I do think it's what they call glass time, social media, whatever you want to call it. It's just so much misinformation and AI stuff, and you never know what's real, what's wrong. And you know what? One reason that I say that is because you folks have people that are in your family or friends, I'm sure, whether they're Democrat or whether they're Republican or independent, it really doesn't matter. When you're around them, you act normal, you act like yourself. They're your friends because, evidently y'all get along. And you wouldn't say the things that you wouldn't say anything to their face that you wouldn't say anywhere else, so I guess what I'm getting at is there's too much of this social media and not enough personal media. I just think that used to when I was younger, there was no internet, or it was, there was no internet. Oh yeah. Computers were just starting to get going, but kids went out and played with their neighbors all the time. That don't happen anymore. If you got bored, you went driving around and course, gas wasn't as high, tires wasn't as expensive. Things are so expensive now, a lot of folks do just stay home. And maybe that has something to do with it. If they get you to stay home, then they'll get you to play on this thing here. And I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, and I don't think anybody actually does, or else the problem would probably be solved by much smarter people. But that was horrible. No, what happened this week, nobody deserves that. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about the Charlie Kirk thing. I'm also talking about the children that were murdered in a school as well. Nobody deserves that kind of stuff. I just don't understand what the world's coming to. But I'm not going to stay on that topic. I don't want to not only get you folks down, but I don't want to get myself down. Just sitting here thinking about it just puts me in a bad mood. Puts me in a bad mood. I built a toy for the babies. You can't see it because with it being so hot and dry here lately, the master gardener has put some tarps around the chicken run, but I'll try to get a picture or two of it maybe later or something. I don't know. It's basically a totem pole. A Christmas tree. I don't know what you want to call it. I painted it red, but it's basically just a pretty good size stick 2x4s with some different ledges, if that's what, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a toy. It's something for the chickens to climb on, a roosting pole. Roosting pole, that's what it is. I noticed my Polish chickens were all the time trying to get up on stuff and sit. They like to perch. They're perchers. So I built them a little perching tree, and they kind of like that. So they use it quite a bit. I also don't know if they don't use it just so they can get up on something and kind of see out, because they can't see for their hair in their eyes, feathers in their eyes. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, but yeah, the garden is it's burning up. We still got some peppers and a few tomatoes left, and okra, of course, but it's burning up. It's also weeding up. I just don't want to weed eat, you know what I mean? Around that fence. You know what happens when you weed eat around a fence. You end up breaking your line every time you hit the fence. And then so you end up having to just keep putting string in your weed eater. The master gardener doesn't allow me to use chemicals to spray weed killer or anything like that. So you can't spray it and kill it. So it looks nasty. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. The grass will eventually die back, of course, as winter gets here close to us. But the fence is going to stay, so I don't know what I'm going to end up doing, but it's nasty. Something needs to be done. I'm going to have to pay somebody or hire somebody to come do it, I guess, because I'm not going to do it. My son sure ain't raising his hand to volunteer to do it. I just don't know. Thinking very seriously about going, if it happens on the weekend and I'm at home, and maybe if it doesn't happen on the weekends, maybe if I'm at work, the master gardener can figure it out, because she loves posting over on our Facebook page, the Little Nuts Farm Facebook page. I'm going to try to go live when the eggs start hatching. Not sure yet if we can do that, because I'm not sure. I've never done that. And she's never done that. So I don't think it'll be hard, but we're going to try to do that. Try to go live during the hatching. Now, if I'm at home, I'll try to get it on video for the YouTube, of course, too, as well. But the master gardener really enjoys the Facebook page. For one thing, there's no politics on there. she can go to that page, and in the news feed there really is no politics on there, and she can just post garden tips and farm and animal tips and things like that. It's kind of refreshing. So I'm hoping maybe next Friday I have an eye appointment to see the eye doctors. I've got to get some new glasses. I'm not seeing real well out of these anymore. And hunting season coming up, I've got to be able to, you know, I need to be able to see. I need to be able to see. But that's where we stand this week. I'm hoping, what is, this is September? I'm looking to find a persimmon tree pretty quick. I know where there is one, I just haven't got there yet. You know, every year I crack open the persimmon seed to see if we're getting a a spoon, or a knife, fork, whatever, see what kind of winter we're going to have. I've yet to look. I've been trying to stay away from other people's videos that do that, so it doesn't spoil it for me. But other than that, it's been a pretty good week. Got to see the granddaughters this week, and my oldest son. Razorbacks lost, so that wasn't great. I didn't have a good time with that. That was a heartbreaking loss, but hey, you can't win them all. It would be nice if you won the majority, but you can't win them all. Folks, I'm going to go. Like I said, I apologize. This video hasn't been that great, but they can't all be hits. You know what I mean? So take care. Have a good week this week coming up. So take care. Remember, try to treat people the way you want to be treated. Love each other. Care for each other. Be kind. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.